Hello, VC. Tuesday, the 22nd, the actual Earth Day. Happy Earth Day. And I think I'm going to pass on playing any music right now. I tried to share some Carlinhos Brown with you yesterday, but I forgot to adjust the sound on my camera, so the sound was messed up. But due to copyright, it was blocked anyway. Carlinhos Brown apparently is huge in South America, so EMI or whoever is protecting his copyrights, it's like, well, you can't hear him. That Dereck Higgins, he didn't pay. He didn't get permission. I see both sides of that. I am a registered artist, but because I'm so minuscule, all I ever get is statements. I haven't gotten a royalty check in probably 5-6 years, and I've never gotten a royalty check bigger than maybe a couple $100. So, okay, so, but isn't that ridiculous? You cannot hear, they'll actually turn the music off because of money. This is what I was talking about yesterday. Okay, I'm going already. You can't serve money and mankind. You can't. Fucking money. Anyway, you folks, I like to tell you about music. I wish I could tell you about some new music. You know what that's about. So I'll just tell you about what I have and what I have played. Yesterday, felt like playing a little music, and I pulled out Matthew Herbert, Plat du Jour, the Appetizer EP. Matthew Herbert is a sound expert, I would call him. This album is made with samples from kitchen items, food processors, and things like broiler chickens at 21 days old. There are some actual instruments on here, but a lot of cake pans and cans, and it's rather tuneful. It's really kind of cool. I'd play it, but I don't want to get in trouble. When I got that copyright notice, I went and looked at my copyright notice, and there was actually quite a few videos where they're claiming copyright notice, and it's like, this just makes me mad. It does. It's ridiculous. I want to shout out this album again, Barbara and Ernie, Prelude to. If you didn't catch my last video, hear this album. Here's one that I might be able to play and not have a problem. Michael Bunt, Just Landed Cosmic Kid. This is a synthesizer album. This is not an original, but it's a cool reissue that came out quite a while ago on Asylum, of all things. Asylum is not a label that you tend to associate with electronic music. I'm going to put a little bit of this on. I'll show you the label, though. Just Landed Cosmic Kid. It's got that classic, to me, that classic German electronic sound. Michael Bunt. I actually have a fair amount of recordings and experiments along these lines of my own. Played Eberhard Weber's Orchestra. Eberhard Weber is an ECM artist who, like Jan Garbarek, suffered a little bit from overexposure on the label, and got to a point where he was accused of just releasing the same record over and over again. I can understand that criticism, and I think that there is an amount of truth to it for a time. This, however, stands out. This is really quite good, and not typical. Anyone familiar with Eberhard Weber or ECM records in general knows what I mean when I say not typical. And I recommend this one. Listen to side 2 all the way through. Ready Out There. The opening track is a bass solo where he's doing a particular technique that I have experimented with. It's a combination of tapping, but not the usual tapping. You have to hear it. I recognize it because it's something I've played with. Tapping, sliding, I don't know what else to call. It's really good. It's really good. I don't have any other records sitting out that I haven't shown, do I? No, I've shown everything else. I'm going to keep this one short because yesterday's video was long. I'll just again say I'm always thankful, and I am thankful that it appears that you people that watch me regularly understand that when I make the comments I make, I'm not putting on anyone else down. I'm just stating for the record this is where I'm at, and I've established a ground that says you're fine to say whatever you say, but I'm not accepting what you say as an attack or something that I have to do. I'm gonna trust my own judgment, even if it doesn't even matter if I'm right or wrong. No one knows. No one knows. Do you? No one knows. We just know what we experience, what we believe. I'm thinking about this a lot, and it's like I don't see another. Someone will have to show me something, pretty radical for me to start to alter my perception that life is mostly perception, the culmination of our thoughts based on what we're experiencing, and really not much of anything else. So it just redoubles my realization that I don't have to accept anyone else's reality as mine. You can tell me about yours, but you got a lot of nerve expecting me to live my life according to what you see, just because you see it. Are you so blind to not see that all you're telling me is what you're experiencing, and your experience isn't larger than mine, and mine isn't larger than yours? That's what I'm thinking. That's what makes sense to me.